Welcome to round 2 of the Men's Supa-Liga. Kicking off is Rockingham, Cambio, Cumbre on the right in red against Spearwood Lions in white on the... Wait a second. Let me say that again. Rockingham, Cambio, Cumbre in red on the right and Spearwood Lions in white on the left.
Well, Mrs. Farrell there, is stumbling over her words. She's taking a breather now, and my beautiful voice is joining you for the first time tonight. It's been an exciting match. Obviously, both these teams have played each other previously. I think most times going to the way of the Cambio Cumbre, but there's been obviously wins here and there for both teams. Opportunity there from Cumbre. From the number 5, Charlie Garnham. Again, these are all new names to me, so I do apologise with any mispronunciations. But if you've heard me commentate before, you know that I butcher every single person's name. Azimi there with a great slide tackle, but couldn't quite win that ball for his team.
Too high, Chris! Too high!
Cumbre kind of set up in a 4-0 now, probably trying to draw in the players of the Lions. With our run through the middle, they've caused a bit of space for themselves now and looking to press Azimi on the ball, but it does well to come out. Marty looking for the ball over the top, but wins it back of a poor touch from the Cumbre player. Azimi now plays Marty. Looking to take on his player, plays it across the court to find number 9. Mewan Gura. Apologies, I was just trying to figure out how to pronounce that name. As you see there, Cumbre switching between 3-1 to 4-0, trying to draw in the Spearwood Lions plays, moving forward. They play that pass to make a direct run through the middle, try and draw a player forward to create space in behind, or create more space for themselves in a play. Good shot there and good save there by Hewen. Again, it's been mostly Cumbre the start of this game. I think they've had about 3 or 4 shots now, few on target to Spearwood's 0.
Yeah, but those shots haven't been anything too hard for the goalkeeper to handle. One directly at him and quite a few off target thus far. Now, interesting to see that Cumbre have opted to sit off at halfway. It's worked for them in this situation, and another good save there from the number 22 in goals for Spearwood Lions today.
Obviously, last week's games saw Spearwood Lions lose to the Northern Hawks 7-0 from memory, and Cambio Cumbre beating Sterling Brazza. Can't remember the scoreline on me. Farrell, do you remember the scoreline from Cumbre last week against Sterling Brazza? It just skips my mind.
I'll have a look for you.
Thank you, thank you. Obviously, one team coming off of, well, some would say a big loss, and Cumbre coming off a first win in the Supa-Liga, so both teams will be looking to get a win today. Again, having that experience that Spearwood Lion does, especially against a team that they've versed before, like Cumbre, gives them a bit of an edge on what Cumbre likes to do, what they don't like to do, but obviously different team members, different players means different tactics and sort.
So having a look at the statistics here, it was an 8-1 win for Cambio Cumbre against Sterling Brazza last week. And it was Charlie Garnham who scored himself 4 goals and got the assist. And I believe he was then, man of the match for that one. Team of the week appearance as well. So top goal scorer for his side, and I think leading the Golden Boot from last week. There's been quite a few goals scored thus far this weekend, so he might have been overtaken by now.
Well, last night himself, in the Footscarbs game, I think. Oh, it was his first goal there. Paul Barson intercepted quite nicely there by the number 5. Speak of the devil himself, Charlie Garnham scores once more. He probably heard you talking about someone overtaking him, and he took that a bit personal and just placed it in the bottom corner.
The Jamie Bucat has been registered, though, as the goal scorer there, so we'll just have to clarify that one.
Maybe I miss Oh, you know what? I think my eyes do deceive me. They have the same haircut, so I think I got a bit confused with that one.
So Connor Cruz there did a nice little fake and tried to see that one out, but it actually put Kirkby into action. He had to then fly into the corner to clear the ball. The ball speed a little bit fast, a little bit slower, I should say, than what was anticipated by Cruz.
Again, Cumbre just slowing the tempo down just a little bit again into that 4-0 motion. Spearwood Lions defending in a mix between 2-2-3-1. But as you can see, Cumbre looked to draw plays forward, play that run straight down the middle, and cause a bit of panic within Spearwood Lions. If the Lions can adjust to that, as I've seen it maybe 3-4 times now from Cumbre. Again, I'm sure Cumbre have a bit more in the locker if that Spearwood Lions sort out the first thing and other things there to be done. But if I'm Spearwood Lions, I'd be like, well, show me what you got. If you got 2 or 3 things, show me them all. If you learn how to shut down one, you can do it again and again and again. But again, it depends on the quality of the players.
Zimi disappointed there. You can see that with his arm throw. He did well to get the ball all the way down that far, but he actually had no other support from the rest of his players. And he was crowded out by their Cambio Cumbre's defence. Again here, Made's walking instead of defending and helping their Azimi. He had done a lot of work on this right flank previously. Could be a bit of fatigue. He's been dispossessed now, and there's a chance. And great save by the keeper and kicked away by Azimi. It's hit the roof, so it'll be a sideline kick in.
Well, you can see the setup where they just lost the ball there. Yeah, 2 players up top with his own teammate facing, like, with his back towards them. Again, look at these type of things and just try and get a bit of action. Cover defend a bit more. They know Cumbre is going to press. They know they're going to try and get him behind. If they commit too far forward, well, it just means that there's space to be exposed in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's what Cumbre are trying to find, is that space in behind. Their 4-0 rotation that they're doing, similar to what Northern Hawks do as well, sucking the defence in, finding that space in behind, and then rotating into it.
Imagine the Northern Hawks Cumbre game where it's just 2 teams flank 4-0 saying, come press me.
I'm very excited to see it, actually, and I hope I'm on for commentating. I think it'll be an excellent one to commentate and watch live here at Subiaco Futsal. Here's a chance now. Good block given there.
I think first up for Cumbre, from what I've seen at least, we have number 37 on, Luke McLaren. Again, Cumbre do have a lot of young talent, well, young and old and experienced players between the two. So it's a good little mix to see. Obviously, they've had a few senior players step down from playing in their top flight team, which has made room for the youth to
yeah, well, the youth have shown that they're more than ready to step up, and you've seen that here on the Supa-Liga. Had a dominant first game last week, but they also had a few good pre-season friendlies. We saw them in action against Northern Hawks, West Coast Cobras and Dinos. So they had a good hit out against a lot of the Supa-Liga clubs before joining the competition. Good block there from the keeper, and it's now trying to get himself back into the goal to make sure he doesn't concede. And
he was doing very, very well to coming out for those big challenges. Sent himself quite high in the stance that, well, if you're going to come at me, come at me. He's put his body on the line for twice, maybe 3 times already, which is showing that he's going to take a bit more to get through it.
Zimi finds a good pass across the court, but can't win down the flank. And referee signalling that it is a Cumbre ball as they set up in that 4-0.
Good play then. Another great save from Ewan. Cumbre just finding the pockets of space there to play those one-time passes. They were corner now, Wall with McLaren. Down the line, does well to keep that one in. Tries to slip it across there, but good interception. Keeper picks it up. Azimi bringing it forward. You've joined Marty just sitting up top as that pivot, but it's not getting the service he'd usually like. Again, the high pressure from Cumbre is obviously causing a bit less. It's causing problems for Spearwood Lions and not letting them play the game they want to play. We see now they bring it up slowly, at least halfway to look. Then they look to make their move there. Shot there, decent effort by Charlie Graham. Garnham, sorry.
You can beat him, Doz!
Azimi trying to find Marty there, but straight into the hands of the keeper. Just maybe a bit of miscommunication on what they wanted. Good interception there from Marty, but couldn't quite keep that weight of the ball down. Again, Cumbre, same once more. 4-0 to halfway, playing and making that run down the middle to try and draw the Spearwood line plays. Good tackle there from Azimi, but then down the line, and Cumbre set it back up with the ball once more. If there's any score predictions if you have any score predictions, do put them in the chat. I do love to read them and see how your ball knowledge is. Again, Cumbre just bringing it back to halfway, trying to bring the game to Spearwood Lions. Takes a light across. Good opportunity there with a header for Garnham, but he's hit it high rather than towards the side of the goal. Win Harihiru now on for the Spearwood Lions. Oh, however, timeout for Rockingham, Cambio, Cumbre. We'll be back in just a moment.
Futsal WA has social futsal competitions 5 nights a week, Mount Lawley and West Perth. Whether you're an individual or have a group of mates who want to play, there's a junior, men's, women's or mixed competition that will suit you. Contact us to get involved in futsal, an action-packed sport and the fastest growing sport in Australia.
Cumbre set us back off now again. Spearwood Lions opting to sit at halfway, letting Cumbre come to them. Cumbre doing what we've seen them do most of this game so far. That 4-0, trying to find the space in between. Drawing Spearwood Lions forward and forward until they can have that shot on goal. Ewan now playing that ball short. Hiroharu now. Long ball down the line, finds Marty for the first time. He's done well to hold it up. Has no options, has to reset low. They get a bit of possession now for the Spearwood Lions. We haven't seen much of it, and I hope I don't curse myself, or curse them at least. Cumbre looking to press them high, try and win that ball. And a decent opportunity there, but couldn't quite keep that one in. Goes in the way of the Spearwood Lions. One-two play there. Try to go. Hiroharu wins that ball back for Spearwood Lions. Bit of a foul there, and a great tackle to win it back, but it was the first initial foul that was called. Good ball down the line, but Rockingham couldn't quite keep that one in play. Down the line finds Marty. Good turn, a lot of pressure on. Has that shot.
That's good.
And it's called Kirby in action just a little bit, but it wasn't quite on target.
Back, drop. Keep coming in, Jay. Get ready.
Kirby off screen, just practicing that angle for if it happens once more.
Watch the ball.
Another save by James Hewen. Again, you saw the little check run in the middle. Played the pass, but it looked like it was running back post, checked it back in. Again, the coach of Spearwood Lions instructed them to sit at halfway. Again, it's been working thus far, although there's been quite a few shots for the Cumbre. I think the Lions know if they try to press Cumbre, they'll have technical ability to try and play out of that press. But there has to be that fine mix of sit back and press, because if you let Cumbre control the game, then I mean, it's a bit hard to get out of it. Trying to rely on counter-attacks isn't quite the way. Another save by James Hewen. Again, Win now look to play that pivot role and Marty to play on the flank for the moment. Cumbre set up in a diamond defensive shape. Parallel there from trying to find the run of Amir Azimi. Cumbre being patient with when they press, but thus far it has been working. Oh, there, Marty in the right position. Took a touch too hard, but great physical strength to keep that ball in his possession. Azimi has no options, resets back to.
Interesting there, Azimi doesn't exit forward. He kept that space. I'm guessing he's trying to suck in those defenders there, and they did that quite well. They contracted the defensive lines of Cambio Cumbre to find the space in wide areas, and now there's a 1v1 battle, and it's Cambio Cumbre who wins out. Big slide on this side, but it's Harry Haru who's got the technical foot skill to win the ball there. The keeper's using his feet now, and he's found Azimi forward. He just can't keep it in. He's almost landed in the grandstand on the people in the front row.
Again, we see Lions back to halfway once more. Oh, did she talk to you?
He finds the ball down the line to Harry Hero. She can't keep it in on this occasion, but the last touch was off Cumbre. Shot wide now.
They're trying to isolate him one-on-one with the defender. but obviously the service forward isn't quite what Spearwood Lions would be wanting. I know that obviously with the 4-0 style that Cumbre are playing, if Spearwood Lions do try to press them, then Rockingham will try and play in behind. I think the setup for the Lions is to try and hold them halfway and limit the space they can play at.
I can take it if you want to watch that.
Zimmy picks that ball well. They win it back. Great tackle there to keep that one from moving forward for Cumbre. Cross the line now. Trying to play through now. They can look to count a 3v4. Although Zimmy takes his time to come up.
Zimi and Harry Harris kept in that same positions, didn't have any movement, so they didn't capitalise on that opportunity there that you were in the process of saying. That's him.
I couldn't find my words correctly, but yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to say.
Yeah. I was just having a look at the statistics that's being taken currently, and it's Cumbre with the passing count of 97 compared to Spearwood Lions 77. Pass completion rate higher for Cumbre as well on 84 compared to 69 for the opposition. Possession is in favour of Cumbre, 61% possession to 38% for Spearwood Lions. And the passing +5 count is similar on both. Cumbre just etching ahead with 6 and 5 for Spearwood Lions.
Oh, nice little flick there from Win Harihuru.
James looking to try and find the pivot, the top of the court, but couldn't get his feet. Good ball to back post, and wow, what a save we've seen again there. James pulling out everything here for Spearwood Lions.
Alex Basley just playing that run in behind the defence in the blind side of the Spearwood Lions, and I mean, James Ewan had to make a great save to pull that one off, but Spearwood Lions have been a bit more aware of the environment because there was a free space on the bright side of every single player there. Although poor pass there for a win. Ewan did very, very well to get down, get up, get back up and down.
Yeah, definitely. Harry Hiru made the mistake, but he worked hard then to make sure that they did not concede from it. So very well done from him.
Was 5 seconds left, and
Chris Antonich, the coach for Spearwood Lions, telling her players to just keep a hold of that one and see out the last part of the game.
yes, half time now, 1-0 goal courtesy of Jamie Bucat. Again, what you've seen so far has been essentially what's been happening in this game. 4-0 style from Cambio Cumbre, and Spearwood Lions filling halfway. We'll have a listen to the team talks during half time, but enjoy a quick ad break. And thank you to our sponsors, my Outside Sport.
Futsal WA has social futsal competitions 5 nights a week, Mount Lawley and West Perth. Whether you're an individual or have a group of mates who want to play, there's a junior, men's, women's or mixed competition that will suit you. Contact us to get involved in futsal, an action-packed sport and the fastest growing sport in Australia.
Spearwood Lions kicks us off now for the second half. If you're just joining us, welcome. Hope you stay tuned for this game and the next one. Again, any score predictions, do put them in the chat. Love to read them. But yes, if you're just joining us, Rockingham Cumbre 1-0 up, courtesy of Jamie Bucat. Or Bucat, apologies, not sure how to pronounce it correctly. Again, James Ewan has been called into action numerous times already, pulling out some great saves, but it's a hard one for Spearwood Lions, and like Farrell, tell me if I'm wrong. If Cambio Cumbre sit up deep with their 4-0, Spearwood Lions have to press them.
Yes.
If Spearwood Lions press forward, it creates more space for the 4-0 to work. I feel like Spearwood Lions are trying to set halfway to minimise space there, but also not. But then the downfall is they're not watching the check runs in the blind spots. And, well, as you saw that back post one, where James Ewan had to pull out a great save, he was left unmarked for a simple tap-in.
It's interesting to have the decision to drop off and defend it halfway when 4-0 is being played, especially when you're down. So I think what we're trying to see from Spearwood Lions here is to then capitalise on when they win the ball and quick transitions. They compact, look to win it in numbers here, and then have a quick transition forward, play their pivot, have their flank runs.
But I feel like the transition isn't as fast as it should be there. As if they just won the ball and those two plays behind the ball.
I agree that transition on that instance we were just talking about then, very slow. But look at the players that you have on the court at the moment, not their fastest players. And they're playing Dorian Marty up in that pivot space because they are trying to find his feet at the moment.
They are. And obviously the pressure from Cumbre is making those passes not as easy to make to Marty as
and
we just saw.
we're looking again now. Spearwood Lions dropped off halfway, setting up defensively. And they're the 1-0 down. So they're looking for the long game here and hoping that then when they win that ball, they can make something of it.
Maybe the result from last week as well is just in their minds going, hey, we need to keep the scoreline down. I mean, I guess a Cumbre team that's been doing quite well, 1-0 at halftime is not a bad result. All people need is that one bit of just magic, in other words say, and they could bring it down to 1-1. There was an opportunity in the first half where it just went over the post and caused Kirby a bit of panic, but thankfully for Kirby and unthankfully for Spearwood Lions, it went over the bar.
Are we talking about Kirkby?
Kirkby.
Or Kirby?
Sorry. Kirkby.
Nicholas Kirkby in goals for Cumbre. That's a good one. All right, we have one score prediction that's come through from Michael Middleton. He predicts a 4-0 win for Cumbre. That's a good one there. Well, we haven't seen as many shots at the moment for that to come to fruition. There's a lot of possession and build-up play, but not as many shots. And here we talk about it. I'm so astonished. This goalkeeper today is having a fantastic match for himself, and that's James Ewan in goals there for Spearwood Lions.
Well, that ball split the entire defence for Spearwood Lions, and Ewan had to put out heroics once more. Again, Cumbre for Spearwood Lions is a bit deeper, but then have extended the cord to try and bring it out. And I feel like what Cumbre are doing is they're playing deep, they're playing like that. If they have opportunities to shoot, they will. But as you saw in that instance there, I'm not sure if you saw that, Farrell, but Cumbre drove in, forced Spearwood Lions deep, and then played back out. And Spearwood Lions follow them all the way back out. If you're looking to split the defence, that's only one way to do so.
I did see that one there. I'm trying to understand the tactics that both coaches are going for. We can hear quite vocally Chris Antonich from her bench at the moment in regards to her defensive want for her team. And there we have it, a second goal there for Rockingham, Cambio, Cumbre. And that one there is scored by Michael Lino.
Karim.
Sorry, no.
Karim.
It's Karim Yusof there with the goal for Rockingham, Cambio, Cumbre to lead themselves 2-0.
Again, it's a fake shot, drew himself in a bit of space and finished at bottom corner. Again, when Spearwood Lions decide to play this deep, it's always going to leave opportunities like that begging. But Lions are doing well so far, but it's just the little things they're trying to do aren't coming off, where maybe Cumbre it is. And that's just one of those things where sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. But 2-0 in a game of futsal means absolutely nothing. If Lions wanted to stop the press of Cumbre, they could opt to play fly keeper, maybe to change the momentum of the game just a little bit.
Have we seen Spearwood Lions do fly keeper before?
I feel like in prior seasons they have, but it could be a brand new team and all sorts. So I'm not too sure. I know a few of these players played in the Supa-Liga B last season, and from memory, they played it a few times. So I think they'll have the knowledge of it. It's just whether they feel comfortable enough doing it against teams such as Cumbre.
I'll be interesting to see over the next 4 minutes if Chris Antonich will change tactics, if she may go for more of a press. The moment we're seeing Spearwood Lions sit off at halfway. I'm waiting for the call from her, but is the 10-minute mark the point that she's going to call that? Because by pressing, like you mentioned, we're exploiting that space in behind. All right, Cambio Cumbre now with another shot. It's been very dominant for them in attack in the last bit. We haven't seen Nick Kirkby be called to action.
No, but that sometimes could be a keeper's downfall if they haven't done much in a game. Once they finally put into action, they don't have that, warmth, that reactions that they would like. Whereas James Hughes, as warm as they can be with all the shots he's been dealing with.
Yeah, Harry Haru there in the right place and has played Azimi to let him go down that line. He's got the ball across, but Dorian Marty didn't make any run forward to support. He stopped still in the middle of the court. A lot of walking from that man today. And here we go, Azimi again on the break. Can't get past the Cumbre defence there, number 17. Basto blocking well.
What you saw there, Azimi tried to take on 2 plays and there wasn't much support from his team to move forward.
No, we're not seeing too much support for those individual runs.
All you need is if someone makes a run forward, a might drag a defender, gives him a bit more space. Another good save there from Hewan.
Substitution here. Azimi's put in a lot of hard work, so I understand why he's coming off to get a breath.
Akua now on for Spearwood Lions. Again, you can see Cumbre initially setting up in a dime and then just sometimes moving in that straight line up there, which is causing a bit of problems. Harry Hero now.
Love watching Harry Hero's footwork. He's so good. He reminds me of Manuel, his brother. He's so silky with his feet and sole of his foot usage.
Well, don't worry, Win. I'll say that Manny reminds me of you. All right? You've taught him everything he knows. Lions with a bit more possession now on the ball, and I've said that as he's been tackled. But Marty's a strong player up top. Again, little check on there trying to draw the defender, but he's fooled his own teammate there.
And it's Cumbre with the 4v3, and they've capitalised on that one. Second goal for Yusuf to get the lead 3-0. Big celebrations from Kirkby here with his teammates. Loves a good goal.
Kirkby rocking the tucked-in shirt. I'm an old-fashioned man myself, so I do appreciate it when I see it. But again there, Yusuf was just left on his own accord in that right flank, and all the time in the world to put that one into the net.
Ball's hit the ceiling on this occasion now, so it'll be a sideline kick in for Spearwood Lions. Marty with an explosive run forward, very nice movement. A lot of pressure for the young player here from Spearwood Lions, number 9. Good cut inside, ball across. We see Cumbre with another goal shortly. With ball movement like that, it's potential.
Well, Michael Middleton, your scoreline's nearly occurring, but if they score more than one, if they score 2 more, then unfortunately the score prediction's gone. And I don't want to see any double score predictions like you usually do, Michael. That's not fair game. Again, Hewan has... I want to look at these stats on how many shots on target.
Absolutely. I cannot wait to see them come through. Here he is again with a save. I have such faith in him. He's had an outstanding performance today. I'll be surprised if he doesn't make Team of the Week. And the referee has seen that there's been a handball. We'll see whereabouts the ball would be placed here. A couple of metres out from the edge of the D. So around 10 metres from goal. Now we see the wall set up. Marty and Harry Haru in the wall. Good blocking players, I'd say. And there's the shot straight at the wall and a chip over the top. It's not a bad idea, but just a little bit too much on it. Now, seeing Spearwood Lions still play that 3-1, but it's Harry Haru who is pushing high this time. Now, just like his brother, plays in that pivot space. So, let's see what they can make of that. Oh, a bit of a press there on Marty, but he's done well to keep the ball under that pressure, and it's gone out the sideline. So, Cumbre get the sideline kick in and take it early. It's good ball movement here from Cumbre again. They're quick with their feet, aren't they?
Oh, through the legs of Marty there, which he won't be happy about. Again, Cumbre playing with some confidence now. Dealing with the pressure quite well. I mean, 3-0 down, Lions. It's either one or two ways for Lions, in my opinion. They either got to try and get the scoreline as is, or try and get back into it.
Well, we're past that 10-minute mark I was talking about. I haven't heard any change of tactics from Chris Antonich at this point. She has been sparing on individuals to press at certain times, but not a whole team press yet.
Another great save there by James Huon. But, I mean, just noticing there, Cambio Cumbre looking to switch the ball around, and Spearwood Lions kind of getting sucked in quite a little bit. Again, left with a lot of space there. A big battle there for who's going to have that one. And another great save by Huon.
That close. Keeper's got a hand to it. There'll be a corner. Let's see if there's a set piece here. And the ball through. Had to control first time.
A good pressure there from Huon to scare Cruz and seeing that ball out.
It was a good press. We've just been almost hit in the face with the ball here. Sorry about that.
When they're trying to find the run on Marty, and it was a great idea, just a bit of miscommunication on where the ball wanted to be placed. Again, halfway defending for Spearwood Lions.
Reno's found the ball for Garnham, and here's a tap in. Oh, and there's been a great block from Spearwood Lions, number 6, Caruso.
And the coach, Farris, not happy with that. He might have been able to hear it on the live stream. Azimi look for options, asking his team.
Garnham now driving forward. Rotates well. Yusuf. Hans Garnham. He's looking there for the run for Cruz on the far left flank. Good communication and build up here, and keeper's gone. And there we see it. The 4th goal for Rockingham Cambio Cumbre tonight. Well built up and good movement from the boys on the court. I think that would be a team goal there. It was good communication, good movement.
A nice little fake shot there from Garnham to get that one. And I think I may have seen little hints that flykeeper may curve for Spearwood Lions. Although I could be very wrong.
Here's a chance now. Calling Kirkby into action. He's ready to go. Managed to cover his post there well, and also Cumbre have done well defensively. Substitution on for Spearwood Lions. Benusko. And there we see Kirkby with the ball in his hands. He's had to save that one. A bit of communication whether Kirkby's coming off and the other keeper coming on for a run. So that's number 2, Rosando. Here we see the change. Kirkby's off New keeper on.
Yeah. This keeper played in the lower leagues, but obviously getting a bit of a call up now with a game that he can do so.
Giving opportunities for their younger players. It's always a good thing. Kirkby's out of action 1 week. They have to call on their second keeper. And coach asking here from Cumbre for their players to be higher. Garnham now for Cruz. Cruz can't get it past the defence, and here we see a break for Spearwood Lions. Cut inside, first shot.
And a good finish there. And unfortunate for the keeper that's just been substituted on, but
Yeah, unlucky, but that was very well
Great
played
goal.
by Caruso. Might spur some more action into the Spearwood Lions, boys. Put a bit more of a press in and maybe keep their chances alive. That one goal fueling that. And he's been great there, Caruso, again with the slide.
well, that's where the press might need to happen now. Sitting back hasn't worked, so maybe a press needs to occur.
Just had 5 or 6 kids walk in behind the goal, so they were just playing it safe there to make sure they went across safely. Very well played. Scorer was on that too and stopped the clock.
There's a big change of keeper for Spearwood Lions as well. If you haven't noticed.
No, I hadn't noticed that one.
Sachin Singh now on for them. Yeah, I think it happened a bit.
Will they use Singh for any fly keeper? Have we seen him with his feet?
I haven't. I saw James Hewen. I saw James Hewen making a signal, which I assumed would be one play fly keeper, but it might have just been a little keeper substitution.
Just been told he's one of the youth keepers, under 20s player. So he's probably getting some senior opportunity here. It's a good game to do so. He's going to be tested now with a break, 3 against 2. There we go. He's done well with the first save, and he's done enough. That one's gone wide.
We have goal of this week. We have save of the week. If we did misses of the week, I'm sure that would be.
Nice one. That's him there. Bucat unhappy with that one, I'm sure. Trying to get a second for his game tonight. Good read on this side. And
I see him with a crucial touch, send him wide. Across corner, good save there by Singh to take it out of the way of Yusuf.
Managed to get a palm on that one to stop that ball across from Garham to Yusuf. Now Yusuf sitting on 2 goals currently, I'm sure, looking for a hat-trick.
Cruz are doing very well there to stop that ball across the line. Yusuf's waiting to make that run into the back post to secure his hat-trick.
Yeah, I've just seen it on the chat as well. Oh,
and there you have it again.
that one was a quick one, executed perfectly at back post, tap in there. Now, who was it that got that one in?
Yusuf.
It was Yusuf, so he's got his hat-trick.
Again, a run through the middle on the blind side of the Spearwood Lions defence. Saw them get caught out in the middle. Could have the shot himself. Very nice of him to give Yusuf his hat-trick. (5-1). Just as the Spearwood Lions are getting a bit of oomph into their game.
Good screen there from Azimi. And now it's Marty. Can't stop the ball underfoot, and it's been out of play. Now, Michael Middleton, just before that goal, had said possible comeback. Maybe not so much now. With 2.5 minutes left to go, and that goal could be the nail in the coffin there for Spearwood Lions. Now, we do see them higher up on their press. They're actually over halfway.
Yes, and I feel like this should have been done a lot earlier.
Marty almost reading that there. He's almost stepped, but he's let that player run past him. Lucky Azimi's there to pick it up. Now it's a battle on that side. It'll be interesting to see if the refs call the foul, and they have just now.
Just obviously waiting to see if any progression was made forward.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's see who goes for this free kick. It will be Yusuf or Garnham. Again, Yusuf already on a hat-trick. Garnham only with 1.
Yusuf's sizing up the goal, and he's going for it himself here. Going to hit off the wall, Marty's leg, so it'll be a corner. Now, Spearwood Lions opting to spread out their defence here from the corner. And referees signalled something there. What's that? It's a goalkeeper's ball. Maybe there wasn't a deflection there on the wall, or I've missed something. It was more than 4 seconds, so infringement of time.
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't too sure myself. I was waiting for a call to be made.
Hirihiru shoots off his left. And a save there from
Rossano. Again, I think Rossano's had a bit more to do than Kirkby, but Spearwood Lions have now finally decided to add a bit more intensity to the game, which I like to see, because although great session there, and a 3v1, 3v2 occurring across the line, and a finish for Garnham. As you see there, nice play on the counter-attack or push forward. Spearwood Lions left in a not ideal situation. Rossano coming out to high-five his teammates. A minute 28 left.
Basto with a fantastic assist there to serve that one up on a platter. Gift his teammate another goal for his tally this season.
Garnham would definitely be looking to try and get a hat-trick if he can. He's got 2 goals to his name, but if he wants to be used to those stats tonight, he'll have to get an assist and a goal.
What I'd like to see here is that Spearwood Lions haven't given up in any respect of it. They have continued to work hard on what their positioning is, which is their 3-1. They're still sitting in their halfway. They're still looking to capitalise on those opportunities when they win the ball. It would be good to see more than one attack in succession, so when we do see the ball won by Spearwood Lions, somebody else assisting with the run. Hiriharu nearly collecting that ball there. Ball down in the tight space now.
Good reception there, but Rossano's out there to clear up any pressure. Again, 35 seconds left now. Can either team score one more? And that was very, very close.
There's a nice shot across goal.
McLaren there, probably was for a split second thinking he scored his goal. But 21 seconds left, and just because this game's nearly done, don't go anywhere. The next game's going to be quite entertaining one. Condors versus West Coast Cobras.
Could get a bit fiery on both sides there.
If you like a fiery game, I'll definitely be sticking to the Supa-Liga YouTube channel for the next game.
Definitely. But I would stay on the stream to see the stats from this game. The keeper that we had in the first half,
James Ewan, yes.
Ewan, we want to see how many shots he faced on target. It'd be interesting to see that. I think he's done phenomenal for his side.
And there we have it. Full time 6-1 to Rockingham Cumbre. We started off in the first half with a bit of mellow vibe. Had turned into a deep, feisty and more intense game in the end. Goals for Jamie Bucat, 3 for Karin Youssef, and 2 for Charlie Garnham. And for the Spearwood Lions, we have NJ Caruso with a 1. We'll go through the stats in just a moment.
All right, here we go. Yeah, just as we predicted. Cumbre had 51 shots, and on-target shots are 41. I've never seen anything like that, actually, in the statistics before. Absolutely phenomenal. That goalkeeper has done so well to keep the goals down to, while he was on, was it 5 or 4? Until the keeper was swapped out to the next one.
Oh, my God.
Having a look at the passes, Cumbre ahead in 277, but that was throughout the whole game. They had majority of possession and put together the most passing strings. They both had very good passing percentage rates, both sitting on 73%. And lastly, we'll just quickly have a look down at the possession. So Cumbre with the majority of possession on 61% compared to 39%. All right, so we will be shortly going live with, as we mentioned, West Coast Cobras against Condors. So tune in for that. It's going to be a fantastic match.